day. Warm welcome to this meditation experience. And today we're going to look at this idea of centering, becoming centered, very popular phrase, even in a non-physical way. But I remember when we were in ballet class, and the class always begins with what we call bar work. So you get to hang on to this bar for dear life as a source of balance while you're doing all these interesting steps and maneuvers. But that's just the preparation. Eventually, you have to let go of the bar and come into the center. It's called center work. And center work is where you have to rely completely on yourself for balance as you're doing all these maneuvers. And the only way really to do that is to be very, very what we call centered or aligned. Very good posture alignment. And then you can move so gracefully. But when I'm not centered in the center work, I'm going to definitely fall over. So, metaphor for life, I really need to feel very centered internally to move gracefully through life. So let's look at this idea of centering the self, spiritually speaking. Sitting comfortably, aware of how I arrange the body, the posture of the body, which completely determines the comfort of the body. I can rely on pillows and back rests and arm rests to try to make the body comfortably. It's fine, but they may not always be there. Ultimately, I will have to develop the alignment, the posture, the strength of the body to have comfort anywhere, anytime. I'm aware of all of this as I look at how the body is seated. And that inspires me to go inside and see how I, the being, am seated. I am this living being in this body. I'm the one that gives life to this body. And one of my main functions is maintaining quality of life. How much do I look outside for quality and comfort of life? How much do I look for physical facilities, certain types of interactions and situations, so I will feel comfortable? It's okay, but in my heart, I know how exhausting it is to try to control every moment of the day externally so I can feel comfortable internally. There is an easier way. I start to turn my attention inwards, moving very deep inside. My interest, my destination is the very center point of my inner world. Thoughts about the outer world, concerns about roles, responsibilities, relationships, even those emotional vestiges of past experiences, these are all somewhat on the surface of my inner world. much like the waves on the surface of the ocean. They create a lot of activity, a lot of ripples through my inner world. I'm moving through all of that to a beautiful place deep inside, which is untouched by time. The center point. This is where there's a very unique experience of myself, free from all labels, free from any physical identification of the self, whether it be age or gender or culture or language, even relationship. All labels gone. And yet I still exist. And all the layers that have built up through different experiences moving through time, those too gone. This very unique experience of myself in the center point. I begin to draw all the energy of the self that had been diffused, distributed outside in different roles, responsibilities in the image, even through the body, begin to draw all the energy, sense of self, concentrated into a single point. So I am fully present at the very center of my inner world, only and acutely aware of me, the being, I, the soul. That's it. I am the center point of my inner world. Everything in my inner world originates from me. Thoughts, feelings, dreams, ideas, memories, even worries, concerns, fears, they all originate from me, the being, the center point. And when I am in this very pure awareness of myself, free of all labels and layers, feeling very centered in just pure, true me, the being, beyond the effects of time, beyond everything physical. I experience such a deep sense of calm. This reunion with myself creates such a deep sense of calm, a very comfortable experience of calm. The feeling that I am seated at the very eye of a storm. all thoughts about roles, responsibilities, relationships, everything temporary, swirling around. And the real me, observing it all, is centered in such a calm and real experience of myself, untouched by all of that activity swirling around. It is a reunion with the self, a realization I had forgotten this unique experience of myself when I am so centered, completely at peace with the self. This is an experience of comfort that nothing of the physical world can ever afford me. To be so comfortable, at peace with the self. No worries, no fears, no doubts. Completely calm. Perhaps feeling the highest quality of life I could ever experience. The obvious thing I ask myself, can I stay this centered? Can I stay the eye of the storm, this stage of deep calm? Not just while seated in reflection, but can I hold this alignment as I move through the world, as I act and interact? Or will I become uncentered as I fulfill roles, responsibilities, and relationships? Can I remain the centered observer, the peaceful observer, aware of myself in here, free of all labels and layers, even while playing my part out there? That will be my experiment today and every day. Staying very centered in this deep, calm, cool, peaceful, comfortable experience of self, whilst acting and interacting, centered, and yet still living my life. This is my experiment today. Om Shanti. Thank you for joining.